yeah, we're gonna do the thing. Okay, we're gonna end out this year with a bang. Okay. To you know, see how good it can get when I am consistent, when I'm disciplined, and when I'm in my word. I'm drinking my tea, raspberry green tea that I made, and yeah, it is 5:59, so basically 6 o'clock in the morning. As you saw, I just did my treadmill for 30 minutes because my goal, and I'm talking quietly because the rest of the house is still asleep, but anyway, my goal for November is to do 10K steps a day starting today. Well, no, I got 10K steps in on the 1st. I just didn't get 10K steps in yesterday, but today we're doing 10K steps every day. That's what I want to do for the month of November. I'm also wanting to not have any coffee, which is why we are now doing a good cute little green tea. It's really hot. I just poured it in here, so I'm waiting for it to cool down. As my caffeine, but also green tea has good benefits, helping to increase your metabolism, things of that nature. Also, welcome to my channel. Let me not be rude. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen Charity, and we are going to do in the week of a life of a PT, young woman professional trying to get her life together, okay? And we're doing it all with love, showing ourselves grace, showing ourselves love on the journey of becoming the best version of ourselves. And I want to showcase that. I've been very finicky with the channel. I've changed some names. I've just haven't been consistent with it, and every time I come on here and I'm like, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna do better, and then I'll post a video, and then it'll be like months before I post the next video. So ending out the year, we have 2 months left, which is crazy to think that 2025 is like almost over. We're like nearing the finish line, crazy. But I want to end this year out with a bang, finally being consistent in all areas. I've been doing so much better when it comes to my fitness and being consistent with that. Do I have times where I fall off? Yes, but I get right back on, whereas in the past I wouldn't have. So we're just trying to do better, navigating my late 20s. You know, I'm 28, and in some months, in like 6 months, I will be 29. So I'm getting to the end of my 20s, and I just want to do better with creating systems for myself that will help me be the best that I can be when I do enter my 30s, but also to end off my 20s with a bang. Now we're a working professional, we're making money. That helps so much. I know I look crazy with this bonnet on my head, but you don't want to see what's up under this because we gotta get it together. Anyway, I've been going on a tangent, but it's the morning, it's Monday. I don't start work until 10. My first patients are at 10. So Mondays are my get my life together days. I typically have I've recently been making Mondays my rest days. So for me, it's still technically a rest day. I just wanted to get my steps in because I just can't get them in at work, which is like, that's so annoying. Like usually my log, because it's my 9-hour day, typically I should be able to reach it, but I haven't. So being able to get started this early in the morning with getting my steps in, I definitely believe that I can achieve that. Wednesdays are gonna be my hard days because that's when I have Pilates, but we'll figure it out. Such is life. But my last weigh-in, I was at 190. I started off the year at what I have written down, 209. So I've lost about 20 pounds this year, which I know in the grand scheme of things, when you think of like 11 months to get there, that seems like a very slow process. But I will say at the beginning of the year, it was more so me building the habit, but I wasn't truly serious. I don't think I really locked in until June. feel like June is when I started to lock in a little bit more. And so yeah, here we are. We are pretty much down 20 pounds, which is great. I still have a lot more that I want to lose, but one, to not be in the 200s anymore, and I started to get deep in the 200s. Okay, like last year I was definitely like 211, 214, stuff like that. So now to be at 190, I'm very, very proud of myself. And we are, yeah, we're gonna do the thing. Okay, we're gonna end out this year with a bang. Okay. So I'm excited for what all that brings, but I want to take you guys along with me as much as I can. Obviously, once I'm at work, HIPAA, I can't really do anything about that. So it'll kind of just be me showcasing me prepping, getting ready for work, and me after work and my routines. Again, can't really show too much while I'm at work. But yeah, so this is my week in the life. Welcome. I do want to showcase some more things, but we'll wait till we get upstairs in my room. I do want to start drinking some of my tea, and I want to hop in the shower, kind of get my life together. But we'll go through some of the routines that I have created, and also just some of the things that I want for November. So yeah. But as I was saying earlier, it is Monday, November 3rd, and now it is 7 a.m. on the dot. I've showered, brushed my teeth, washed my face, I'm clean, made my bed, my room. You're only gonna see this corner because, yeah, it's kind of scary. But my morning routine that I typically do, that I probably won't showcase as much because I just like to do it as soon as I wake up. But I typically wake up at 4, and then I go straight into doing my devotional, and then I journaled this morning. So this is my journal, and for the month of November, my goal is to journal every day. I did miss journaling on the 1st, but we got into it on yesterday. So really starting yesterday, journaling every day. So I did that this morning. Then after that, that's when you guys came in and saw me on the treadmill. I was on there for 30 minutes. I also started a load of laundry. And I made my tea. Like I said, I brushed my teeth, washed my face, and all of that good stuff. So I kind of just wanted to go through some of my goals. It is 7:02, so I'm making very good time because typically I leave the house around like 9:30 to be to work by 10. And for those of you that don't know, I am a travel PT. The way that I'm going to be doing it though is I'm going to be sticking to local travel, and not branching outside of the state of Maryland. I'll probably go between Maryland and DC, but yeah, that'll probably be the extent of where I go. For me, the main thing that I wanted from travel was the flexibility and freedom to do my own personal traveling. So that's kind of my reasoning behind it. But you can obviously do what you want. You can do the typical travel of like going around the country and things of that nature. I'm just choosing to stay in the state of Maryland, the DMV. That's what I'm choosing to do. Yeah, but now I'm in my iPad. I can mark off. I have my habit tracker, and I'll also like put it up on the screen, maybe next to me or whatever. But I have my habit tracker, so I can put in some things that I did. So I already put in that I read this morning and I journaled. I haven't reached 10,000 steps yet, but it's only 7 in the morning. So by the end of the day, I'm at 3,765 steps. By the end of the day, I definitely should have reached 10,000 steps for sure. So I already marked that off. I try to do a gratitude page, but typically I like to wait until the next morning for my gratitude for the previous day. So I did my gratitude for Sunday this morning. a monthly budget page is what I have in here. And then my things, oh, I did do a progress picture because like I said, you know, I've been on, well, I haven't said it yet, but I've been on a weight loss journey this whole year, really, but I really started to lock in June. But my rules for November are no eating out Monday through Thursday, no sugary drinks, so mainly water, tea, and if I happen to have a stomach ache, ginger ale. I'm allowed to have ginger ale, but only if I'm not feeling good. 10K steps every day, and then journaling every day. So what I have to put in now is my progress picture that I took this morning, and then up on the screen I'll put my progress picture from today. I did a mood board for November, some things that I really want to focus on. So I have like a bowl. Again, I'll just put it up on the side of the screen so y'all can see it better, but I have some like acai bowls like this, just kind of just to show like more of we're eating in. Okay, we are eating at home. This body goals. So that's, I cropped out her face, but just like kind of the body, because I feel like I might have a similar-esque shape to her. The stop procrastinating, which is adding myself when it comes to doing my content. Reading, my goal this month is to read 2 to 3 books. Last month I read 2 books, so we're trying to get to 2 to 3 this month. Right now I am in this book, This Could Be Us. I'm halfway through and I started it, I want to say I started it Friday. I don't remember what day I started. I just started it though, but I'm halfway through. This is from Kennedy Ryan's the Skyline series. So I already read Before I Let Go. That was the second book that I read in the month of October. And now this month we have This Could Be Us, and I'm gonna fly through this. So I definitely think I could get to 3 books this month because I have the 3rd book in the series, which I think I'll finish that also pretty quickly after I finish this one. Yeah, so just reading more. So 2 to 3 books is the goal. I have the video camera, like I said, trying to get on my Zoom, really trying to lock it in when it comes to me in this YouTube. The one with Issa Rae, I am going to succeed because success loves me. A good affirmation for this month. And the theme for this month is growth and visibility. So I think that aligns pretty well. And then another book, but I like the title of it, The Power of Self-Discipline, because that's what we're being. We're being disciplined this month. I've been pretty good with discipline when it comes to working out. Like I will say, like I'm gonna give myself that. Like working out I have been good with. In other areas, a lot of other areas I have not. So we need to balance everything out. And then the other one says, Dear God, show me how good it can get. You know, I'm expecting great things, and so I just want to be in alignment with him and all that he has for me. And then a girl reading on the side, flat tummy reading, like, yeah, so there's that. But yeah, so I just want to you know, see how good it can get when I am consistent, when I'm disciplined, and when I'm in my word. Okay, like I said, I do my devotional every morning, and I'm really just trying to be more aligned with him, building my discernment with him, and all of that stuff. So navigating faith life has been interesting, it's been good. Like I feel like I am getting closer with him. I'm really just trying to figure out how God speaks to me, not only just how he speaks to me, but how he can speak through me. And hey, I just feel like this year has just been so much growth and exploration, and really just finding myself, finding love for myself. That's why I renamed the channel With Love, because I want to do it all with love. Like this whole process of when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to, you know, figure out where you're going, figuring out your purpose, it can be really easy to be hard on yourself. So doing all of that, but you know, loving myself throughout the process, loving me where I'm at currently, and not just waiting to love the new version or where I will end up. So that is the main things there. So now that it is 7:10, what I want to do, I definitely want to get into this book, get into my reading, because if you haven't read it, read it. Read it. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Yeah. So I also want to get into my chat GPT. Me and chat, we be chatting for real. Me and chat, yeah. She helps me plan my life. And she makes good plans. It's me that I'm not doing everything, but I do want to talk to her about some things, some goals that I do want to set for myself. Just thinking in the future, nothing that I plan to do within this year, but just future planning. Yeah. Breakfast, salmon, eggs. Oh, I forgot the sriracha. And Lily. Lily. All right, and Zoe. Guys, the time is now 9:22, so I will be leaving for work soon, but I just you know, obviously took off my edge scarf, so yeah, we just bunned it out today. I did my brows, put on a little mascara, changed up the glasses, we got the earrings on. Yeah, so as you can see, I was just reading my book, and now we are about to head off to work. I do want to put in, I don't know if my load of laundry will be done before I leave, so I'll have to finish that up when I get off work tonight. I get off at 7, like I said earlier. But yeah, so this is what we got going on right now with this bun. So hey, this all we got, but at least the edges look decent, so hey, it is what it is. But I will catch y'all in the car. All right, guys, so I am on my way to work. It's 9:57, so I'll be there in the next 3 minutes. That's kind of why I'm recording while I'm driving. So I should be pulling up like real soon. I'm right around the corner. I don't really remember what my schedule is looking like today. I know I think I have 2 evals today or something like that. I think one of them's at 11. So I might have 3 patients before then, and then have my eval, which I think is somebody coming for prehab for a knee replacement. I don't remember what the other. Oh, I think I have a kid this evening coming for some back pain. Oh no, I already did that one. Yeah, I don't know what the other. I don't know what the other one is, but right now today's schedule is pretty packed. So yeah, but I just don't remember because it's Monday, so I don't have the ability to bring my notes home. So yeah, I genuinely don't remember what my schedule is today, but the last time I looked, originally it was 19, but then my clinic director, she switched some stuff around, so then so now she has 19, and the last time I was there, last time I saw it on Friday, I was at 17. Now could that number be different? It could be more, it could be less, but we will see when we
at the
get
next
in.
light.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. It is November 4th. It's 6:03 in the morning. I am making my lunch before work. Yeah, I didn't tap back in. Obviously, as y'all can see, I didn't tap back in after I got off work yesterday. I would have, but it ended with a very annoying conversation. So whatever, it's a new day. And we're hoping to have a good day today. Like I said, right now I'm making my lunch, and then I'll have breakfast, and then I'll be on my way. I start work at 7, so I do kind of gonna need to move on because I want to leave at 6:30. Yeah, so I need to make my tea, and then we'll go on and on. But again, another bun day. It's gonna be a bun week. Although I did just order a ponytail, so the rest of the week might be with the ponytail. But yeah, right now it's giving bun, dancer's bun. And these earrings, just a white headband, gray shirt, and then some blue dress pants and my Brooks. So yeah, kind of look like a glazed donut, but this is just, you know, my skincare. I'm always like looking shiny. So anyway, I'll tap back in with you guys later. So for lunch, and you're hearing the steam pot going for my tea, but for lunch I have this beefless bulgogi that I got from Trader Joe's. It literally tastes like actual meat, spinach and white rice, and that will be my lunch. It's very filling. I had this yesterday for lunch and I was stuffed to the brim. And then I have some, I'm very ghetto, like I guess you could say. I have a lunchbox, but I don't be feeling like using the lunchbox, so I put stuff in this plastic bag because it feels like less to carry. Anyway, so I have fruit, mango, strawberries, a kind bar, this Oikos protein shake, and then a mush overnight oats thing. So this is what I have for snacks, and I didn't actually eat these two yesterday because I was pretty full, but I have a longer-ish day today, mainly because I'm going to the gym after work, and then I have to head to the church for a meeting. So I have these extra snacks on deck, on hand, and yeah, so this is what... Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I just brought my laundry up from downstairs, but the time is 4:50 in the morning. It is Wednesday, November 5th. I think it's November 5th. Yeah, because yesterday was 4th. So it is November 5th, and I have Pilates at 6, which is why I'm up right now. It's not far, but I have things I want to get done before I go to Pilates. So Wednesday is trash day here. So I am the collector of the trash. So I got the trash and brought it down the driveway. I just brought up my laundry, tried to slick down my hair because I plan on wearing a ponytail, but I'm not putting the ponytail on for Pilates. I'm just trying to slick my own hair down for when it's time for me to put on for work. And then I just want to make my lunch. I want to have that done. And then I still need to do my devotional, and I still need to journal. Yeah, so I'm trying to do all of that. I need to leave by 5:40 at the latest, so that gives me a little less than an hour to do all of that. So that is what I'm about to do. So I'm about to go downstairs, cook, well, not cook, but just put my things together, and then I will do my devotional and journal. Which then leaves me about 40 minutes to do my devotional. As you saw, I was making my lunch. So yeah, I'm going to do my devotional and journal, and then it'll be time for me to head to Pilates. All right, y'all, so I am currently at Pilates. Yes, I'm gonna go with all this one because it's 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning, and yeah, I'm going just like this, but I'm about to head into the club Pilates and get a good workout in. a real good one. All right. All right, y'all. Just finished class. My booty is feeling it. But it was a good class, good Pilates class, as it always is. I actually was on the wait list. I didn't realize it, which I should have known when I didn't receive like a notification like, oh, class is about to start in an hour. I didn't even pay attention to that. So I had to wait until like 6:05 because that's like, you know, the rule to, because like obviously everybody who was able to just sign, like book the class, they get priority. But if anybody doesn't show up, then I can hop in. So luckily, one person didn't show up because the class was full. One person didn't show up, so I was able to get in. Thank God, because I was really like, dang, like I should have brought my sneakers, because if she had come, then I was like, I could have just gone to Planet Fitness and got my steps in on the treadmill. But it all worked out. I went to class. I was able to get into the class. That was a 1.5 class, so we were on the chair today, which I actually like doing stuff on the chair. So I'm glad I was able to get in, and now I'm going to head home. I'm kind of hungry. It's 7 o'clock now, so I have to decide if I'm going to make this ground turkey. I don't know. Oh, every time I forget to end it. I don't know. I just don't know yet. So we will see, but I'm on the way home now, and I will tap back in with you guys when I am actually at home. So all right guys, so now I'm on my way to work. I'm actually running late. It's 9:44 and I need to be to work by 10, so I will probably be pulling up exactly at 10 o'clock. But whatever, it is what it is. And then when I looked at the schedule yesterday, I had really 18 scheduled for today, so we will see. One person was on there twice, so he'll either come to one or the other, so that's why it makes it 18. One person, I'm not sure, they haven't come since their initial eval, and it's been like 2 weeks since their eval, so it might not come either. So right now it might be 17. It could truly be 19, because I could have gotten an eval yesterday, like after work was over for me. So who knows? Hopefully I only have the one eval, even though it's at the end of my night. I hate end of day evals. They're so annoying. Because it's just like, you be tired from the whole day. You be tired from the whole day, and then you're asking me to turn my brain on at the end of the day to like really think about what somebody has going on. But whatever, it is what it is. That is the nature of the job. So like I said, I'm on my way, but I journaled when I took a shower once I got back from Pilates, made breakfast, watched a little bit of YouTube, very little bit, journaled, and then read my book. So I'm almost done with the book. It's really good. I think I finished it, and I think I'll probably be done with it either tonight or tomorrow. Either tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably be done with the book. I ended up just doing a bun. I thought I was gonna put a ponytail in, but it just felt like I was doing too much for work. Some people might, but for me, no. Not with the type of job I have. I don't feel like doing all that for work. Superly duperly glammed up. I don't feel like doing none of that. So yeah, so now I'm on my way. Work starts at 10. From what I know from yesterday, I'm at 18 patients, so we shall see how the day goes. Yesterday I saw 12 patients. A lot of people kind of canceled, so my day kind of fell apart, but 12 is still a decent amount of people to see in like an 8-hour shift, so that's kind of like a norm at some other places, so it wasn't like too bad. And then I saw 16 people on Monday, so we'll see if it's a true 18 people today, if they gonna have me working for real. But yeah, I will tap back in with you guys later. Good morning. It is Tuesday. There we go. It is Tuesday. Today is Thursday. It's Thursday, November 6th. And it is like 6:45. We didn't set ourselves up for success when it comes to food because I'm not supposed to be eating out. But I did go to the grocery store, the Safeway. I got a little wrap from there. So I didn't have enough food for the week. Tomorrow I will probably order out because I'm allowed to eat out on Fridays and the weekends. So yeah, I was supposed to make some food on Sunday and I didn't. So I have to do better with that. That's where we need to improve. Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, like I said, it's 6:45. I'm already at work. I went and got gas after. I'm supposed to go to the gym today, so I mean I still will, but I forgot my gym bag, so that's annoying. I felt like I didn't have enough in my hands, and I couldn't put my finger on it until I just rode past the Planet Fitness that's right here by my job. That's why I bring my gym bag, so I can just go straight there, not go home, lounge, and not go work out. But I have to get my 10,000 steps in today because Wednesday that didn't happen, which I'm just not sure how we're gonna get the 10,000 steps on Wednesday. You would have thought I would have gotten it with all the running around I did. I saw 16 people yesterday, and I really just I felt like I was doing a lot of running around. I mean, I did have some times where I was like, not even a lot of time, like where I sat, but I don't know. That's neither here nor there. We didn't get the 10,000 steps yesterday. But I need to get it today. So I guess I'm going to have to go to Columbia. I mean, I could come back to this one. That's just so annoying that I left my gym bag at the house. But whatever. I'm still going to go to the gym today. Yeah, I'll just have to go home, grab it, and I'll just go to the one to Columbia because it would make me feel some type of way to come back here after I've left. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just go to the one in Columbia. But today I think I have 14 patients scheduled. We'll see if all 14 show up. That's another story. I still have to finish some notes from yesterday, but yeah, that's really all we have going on today. Yeah, so gym after work, and then I feel like there's other things that I need to write some of this stuff down. I feel like there's other things all right, y'all, so since I forgot my gym bag at the house, I'm now back at home. Work was okay. It wasn't a bad day today. I saw only 12 people today, so it really was not a bad day today. But I'm about to walk on the treadmill I think I'm just gonna do 45 minutes of straight walking on the treadmill. Typically, Thursdays are my arm days. We'll see if I also decide to put on a little YouTube video workout for like arms and things. And then we'll call it a day. But yes, not a bad day today. And I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. But we're staying committed to getting the 10,000 steps in today. So I'm going to be on this treadmill for 30 to 45 minutes, whatever I'm kind of feeling. So I will kind of tap back in with y'all in a second.
Versus my heels, whatever I have to do, because I just need to get to the next period. You know, I'll get my loans back mid-January, I believe.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, November 7th. It is 6:37 a.m. and I am at work. Today is my 6-hour day. I think I have like 14 patients scheduled, and I still have 2 notes to finish from yesterday. Yeah, I still have 2 notes to finish from yesterday. And then I have a dentist appointment after work, and yeah. But we are going to end the vlog on today. Thank you for spending a week with me. This week has been, it kind of flew by. Like, it felt long, but also went by very fast. So I mean, I guess that's good. So I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. I got here early because I went to Safeway to grab a little wrap. Fridays are my days that I can eat out, and maybe at some point tonight, once my mouth is no longer numb, I'll probably get some food or whatever. But I'm gonna do my hair tonight as well because I've made the impromptu decision that I'm going to get braids. So I'm gonna be going to Nadine's to get braids tomorrow after my Pilates class because I'm tired of doing my hair. Tired of it. I love my natural hair, but I just, right now, I'm over it. Over it. I don't want to do it. So we're gonna get braids. Yeah. Just regular, smegular, medium knotless braids, 1B. That's all we gonna get. Yep. So yeah, so that's gonna end the vlog. But yeah, this is like my typical week, at least with this contract that I'm with right now. In December I'll still be with the same like company, but just at a different location. I'm only doing like 2.5 weeks because I just wanted to finish out the year. I was gonna try to finish out the year here at this location, but they signed on another traveler, so that's okay. So I'm just going to another location to finish out the year, and then from Christmas into the new year I will be on a break. And we're still trying to find my next contract for the new year, but that's okay. Like, I have time and we'll figure it out. But that's what I have going on now. Yeah, so trying to keep up with my transformation as I'm doing, you know, my full-time job. It's hard. It feels really easy to want to get back into like lazy routines once you worked a full day, especially when the day is like jam-packed, like my Wednesday was. And next week the schedule is looking wild, very wild. We'll see if it ends up being what it looks like right now, but right now the way it looks is crazy. But just keeping up with that, continuing to embrace every step of this journey of being a traveler, PT, figuring out what I want to do in the PT world, figuring out just my life, like doing my, like I said, my transformation journey of like my fitness journey, really trying to get down this weight that I had put on because of PT school, through PT school, to see that I am now down 20 pounds from the start of the year, which I'm very happy for. And I think that with continued discipline and things of that nature, I'm excited to see where by the end of November I'll be, with me, 1, not eating out as much, 2, cutting out a bunch of sugary drinks, and 3, really trying to get my steps in as much as I can this month. There are some days that make it hard for me to get all the steps in, but if majority of my days, if like 90% of my days I'm getting 10K steps in, that's fine with me. So yeah, like that's really the big thing. So and doing all of this, doing it with love and reminding myself to love the process, to love every step of the process, to not just fantasize about where I will be and the woman I will be and only save room and love for her, but having the love for me right now as I go through this journey. You know, like I can't expect to love myself at the end of it if I never love myself during it. Like, it's not just gonna magically appear. So just actively trying to pour into myself all the time, constantly. It's hard, and some days, like, I definitely feel like this journey has brought out a lot of me just trying. There's been like some hard days where I really overthink things, where I really am like, dang, like maybe I don't love myself as much as I thought I did. Hard times of just trying to love the woman that I see back in the mirror. But you know, slowly and surely, like that will happen, that will come. I just have to continue to do it until it becomes like my reality. And for the most part it is. It's just like there's those days where you just don't feel the best. And so just working through all of that. But that's what this channel is really going to be all about, like just all facets of my life, every journey that comes with this life that I have, and doing it all with love. you know, at the end of the day, like, me choosing to go on a weight loss journey, me choosing to want to be better with my finances, be a better steward over my finances, wanting to be a better steward over my relationships, my friendships. And although, like, romantically nothing is going on in that department at all, that's okay. Eventually it will happen. But just, you know, continuing to steward over what I have currently is the main thing, in showcasing it. And I really do want to be consistent. So November, we're going to be consistent with uploading and showcasing this journey. So if you are interested in sticking along for the journey, if you have your own journey that you're going on, that you want to make sure you have, you know, a community or somebody like in your corner to root you on through all of it, please hit that subscribe button and join the With Love community. It's not a full community yet right now, it's probably just me, but that's okay. So just, my hope is that when I am consistent with posting, to create a community where we go through this thing called life with all of its hardships, but all of its amazing highs and breakthroughs, and doing it all with love and with courage and with joy, and pouring into ourselves. Every day is not going to be a high, every day is not going to be happy, every day is not going to be peach and rainbows, but still continuing to show love and show grace to ourselves throughout all of it. So if that is something you are interested in, hit that subscribe button down below, and you know, leave a comment if you have your own journey that you are going on, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.